Hi, welcome to Real Reviews. My name's Martin Carr, and today I'm going to be talking about Painkiller, which is out on Netflix as we speak, and it is a dramatisation and does a deep dive into the opioid epidemic which swept America after the introduction of a drug called Oxycontin, which was produced by Purdue Pharma and was dramatised prior to this in an Emmy Award-winning series called Dopesick, which starred Rosario Dawson, Michael Keaton and Will Poulter. Right, so let's get into the, shall we say, Netflix bite of the cherry. So what I will say about Painkiller is that it is a valiant effort from Netflix in terms of trying to get all the information across, trying to make it a very human story and try to illustrate that Oxycontin it's not just a one and done thing. This is an ongoing struggle which America is facing. You do have some really quality actors in there. You've got Uzo Aduba, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. She plays Edie Flowers. She's an Emmy Award-winning actress. She was in Orange is the New Black and Mrs. America. You've got Matthew Broderick playing Richard Sackler, who is the mastermind creator behind the invention of Oxycontin within the Purdue Pharma family. You've also got Gregg being cast against type as the older Arthur Sackler Sr, who started everything and then essentially got the ball rolling and created this fortune for these people. You have Taylor Kitsch, who people they may remember from, I believe it's the Terminal List, which is Chris Pratt and Prime Video, was very recent. And he plays a victim, somebody who has a severe back injury, and then is basically given Oxycontin in increasing doses, and then you get the sort of like the psychological and physical manifestation of what this drug can do. On the flip side of that, you've also got the sales reps who are bought into this thing, who buy into this thing as being this sort of like cash cow, and they're rewarded for peddling it. They're rewarded for pushing it and making this drug what it is. And ultimately, it's a moral fable. But this is a real world thing. This is a real world problem, and it really tries its best to hit home hard. But I think the question is, in terms of comparisons, which are inevitable, is it any good in terms of looking at Dopesick? Let's look at that next. See, now the issue that I have with this program or this series is that unfortunately for Painkiller, I have seen Dopesick first, and I do have a clear point of view. I mean, the fact is that on paper, these shows are exactly the same. You know, they approach the same subject matter. They have the same earnest approach. They are both very sort of like focused. They've got a good solid cast who are very committed and very driven to sort of deliver this story. And it's a real world story, and it's, you know, it's everything that you would expect to have in a drama of this ilk. The issue is, from my point of view, is that the Netflix version, it lacks humanity, which just is an oddest thing to say. It's really, but you literally, it's so focused on getting the information across that the characters are almost secondary to the drama. If I'm not entirely sure if that makes sense, but with Dopesick, all you have to do is maybe watch the first hour of each of those shows, and you know immediately from your heart that this thing hits differently. It's not a bad show. It's just average, and it doesn't have. It's not nuanced enough. I mean, it's 6 episodes instead of, I believe, it's 6 episodes of about 50 minutes a piece rather than 8 episodes of an hour a piece, which is the Disney Plus one. But again, length of time, running time has got nothing to do with this. Ultimately, Dopesick opens on character, and the character drives the story, whereas and that's the fundamental difference. Whereas with Netflix, with Painkiller, the story drives the characters. The characters are used to tell the story, and not the other way around. And that's what the issue is. So as you know, as earnest as it might be, and as intentional as it might be, and as emotional as it tries to be, it never hits home on the same level. So having said that, I'm now going to move on to the rating. So stick around, yeah? Right, and so we're going to move on to the dreaded rating for Painkiller, which is out on Netflix as we speak. So on the basis of everything that I've said and everything that I feel fundamentally in my heart, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale. That's a 3 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale. This has all the potential to be a great show. As I said, it's got a great cast, but it just simply doesn't hit the same way as Dopesick does. And for that reason, I'm just going to call it a 3. I'm going to give it an average 1. We're going to move on, but please stick around for that trailer, yeah? Right, and so as we draw a discreet veil across Painkiller, which is out on Netflix as we speak, this is the part of the video when I'm going, if you like the video, then give me a thumbs up, maybe give me 2. If you want to drop a comment in the comment box, by all means feel free, and if you'd like to subscribe, then you can subscribe, crack on, because every Tuesday, every Saturday from that point on, you're going to get a little ping, a little notification, and you can drop in and see or listen to as much as you want to, and then go on your merry way, go about your day, and that's that. So until next time, take care and keep watching. All right, cheers now, bye.